Hi everybody, Laurie here of the Mojo Mama, and today I'm really excited to be with you because I'm going to share with you my planners of choice for the new year. So there's nothing like starting the new year and deciding on which planner to use. You'll see a lot of them all over the place, and I really think that a planner is something that's very personal to you. So I have a variety to show you because I am someone who loves planners. I'm a bit of a planner collector. I like to order planners just to see what it is that I like about them. Sometimes I use more than one planner for the year. So I am going to flip the camera and one-handed, so sorry, show you what some of my favorite planners for the year are. And if you're looking to buy one or to get one, maybe you can kind of use this as a buffer, and then this might save you actually some money. So let me flip the camera here. All right. So one of the ones that I like the best is a Leonie Dawson. Okay. And I actually like her books. I'm going to show you her planners in a second. But this particular book is a goals workbook, as you see here, and that transforms everything, as she claims. Now, the book itself is very shiny and it's very kind of out there, as you can see by the cover, but she has something that actually helps you to transform your life. Now, she also has one for if you own a business, if you're a business owner. Leonie Dawson does very well with her planners. It's a multi-million-dollar business that she runs, and you're going to see why. So when you get your planner, you also get this folded up. It can go on your wall. It can go on your desk. I'm going to show you mine over here in my office. This is on my door. So this is what it looks like. It says your shining year for 2017. And it comes all folded up, and it has all the months of the year. And it asks you, how much do you want to receive this month? And then you can put in a cash amount. How much do you, or how do you want to feel? And you can, write your word in for the month. And then what are your 3 most important goals for the month of January, which is really key because if you're going to be someone who's hitting goals consistently, you want to focus on maybe just 3 for the month. And maybe those 3 actually might duplicate for a couple of months, and that's okay. And then what you can actually do is in the days of the year, this is what I use this for, is to celebrate, and I didn't write anything on here because I knew I would be coming to you, but to celebrate your wins for the day, or even if you hit your goal, something to manually check off. We're very visual learners as people. And so if you're able to take your planner and use it in that way, shape, or form, you're actually going to see quite a development. Because if you can take something that's very simple, like a calendar or something on a door, and mark off every day that you actually succeed, you can take an actual step back and see a month at a glance and see, well, I had more wins or more good days than I didn't have, or I didn't hit my goals, or maybe I didn't, get out and do the exercise, or maybe I didn't eat as good as I wanted to that day. And you can kind of track it. So that's what this is, all folded up here. That's what that is on the door. Now, the Leonie Dawson, I like it because she actually takes you through and, she asks who does this belong to. Last year, the pages were glossy. This year, they are not, so it's easy to write on. She, has some testimonials here, which will pass. But she kind of gets into asking you some really important questions. So she tells you why it is important to set and review goals, all right? And what you need to do in order to do it. A goal without a plan is just a wish, as we know. She tells you what are some things that you could be feeling as a result of using these particular workbooks. She talks about people who actually write down their goals and how you want to be one of the 1% of top achievers, which is so true. If you want to hit some goals, you need to start writing them down. But let me take you through what she does here, which I think is really important. So when I work with my mastermind women, we do this as well. So it's very important for you to take and look at 2016 and kind of do a closing ceremony. Before you begin to plan and think about your 2017, we need to stop and reflect about what we did well and what we didn't accomplish in 2016, so that moving into the new year, you have that sense of direction. I highly recommend that you take 15 minutes, a half an hour, a half a day if you're a business owner. Look at your 2016 and see what it is that you did accomplish or did not. And then she has you kind of looking back. What did you immediately think of, and get it down on paper, kind of do like a brainstorming of sorts. What dreams came true last year? So beautiful. And then she takes you through multiple pages here. You can see they're colorful, they're gorgeous. Once you're done your kind of closing out ceremony of 2016, you start working on 2017. So this isn't a planner per se, it's more like a workbook journal of what you want to do with your life. And she really takes you through the months and through, I love this, the 100 things that you want to do in 2017. And you just list it out, and it's a workbook. It's something that you work through. And she takes you from, kind of body, mind, and soul. And so I really like the Leonie Dawson workbook. The pros and cons is that the thing is massive. Like, you can't put this in your purse and just take it with you. Actually, I think our purses are probably big enough, but you want to make sure that it's a workbook for you to kind of go through, maybe on a weekly basis, maybe take some of the pages, maybe 5 pages a week, and kind of go through them. It's quite thick, so you can't, it's unrealistic for you to think that you're going to bang it out all on one time, so don't worry about that. Now let me show you Leonie Dawson's, her kind of diary, her like daily planner that you would use. Okay, I'm going to switch around. Oh, let me switch around. All right, so here's the actual planner that Leonie Dawson sells. It's not like the workbook. You'll see it's much smaller. It actually has a little thing that you can keep on there and keep it closed and keep it in track. This could fit into your purse, but it is a sizable planner, and the coil will often get in the way of when you're writing, especially if you're a right-hander. Now, this actually is lovely, and I'm actually giving one, I might have two away to any women that participate in my New Year, New Mama Challenge, which starts on Monday, and it's all online, so no matter where you are in the world, you can participate and have fun with us, and you might be able to win one of these gorgeous brand new 2017 planners. So she has all the months, as you can see here on the side, broken up. So let's turn to January. And here's where you can kind of do a January check-in. So she has all the days of the month, so you can write out your things that you have to do and have a month at a glance. And then she actually takes you into what is your focus or intention for this month, and what big goals do you want to make happen. She gives you some tips. All right, so again, just like her workbook I showed you, she says, if you have a business, she says, let's talk money. And what are some things that you're going to make actionable and do this particular month? So again, she has some workbook pages, and then this is what her planner looks like on the inside. So here's Monday the 2nd, Tuesday the 3rd, yesterday was the 4th, today's the 5th. So she takes you through a weekly layout, and then you actually get to pick what you want to feel, what you're grateful for. Always include a gratitude practice in your day. What you want to receive. So what are you manifesting? What are you bringing to you in the new year? And then what do you want to give to yourself? So I always ask my moms when they set a goal and then they hit it to have a reward. Leonie Dawson Planner also lets you list some things that you want to do, some personal and some work and school bits. And then she takes you through the month, and the pages all look the same, and they all have the same fillable things in it. And then she takes you to February, same thing, has the month at a glance, and some check-ins. So that's the Leonie Dawson planner. And again, some lucky ladies are going to win some of these by taking part in our challenge that happens next year. Now, here's a little ditty for you. I came across this, oh, the wrong one. Two of them are black. I came across this one just recently, just ordered it. I haven't used it, but I really like the concept of it. So let me share it with you. Okay, I'm going to flip around. It's called the Commit 30. Excuse me, the Commit 30. And it's a nice size. It's not too big. It's not too thick. It doesn't have a coil, which sometimes is nice in a planner. And what this does is allows you to really commit to the 30 days in a month and stick to and track your goals. So let's have a little peek inside, right? They want you to commit and plan and then succeed, which you can easily do. So it has kind of a year in advance look. I love the fact that it starts each month with a really nice quote because I love my quotes. And so this is the quote for January, as you can see. And then what it does is it asks you what your monthly goal is going to be. So I always encourage you just to pick one monthly goal. Sometimes if we pick too many, it's called context switching, and we get caught up in the moment and we get squirrel syndrome or shiny object syndrome, as it's referred to, and we don't get anything done. And then what it asks you to do is what are the 6 main action steps in order to achieve this monthly goal, which is great. You're taking one goal and you're chunking it down. And it says this month I did or did not reach my goal and why. Overall, I would rate my effort towards my goal out of a 1 to 10. And then the next steps, so where you're going to go. And then over here on the Commit 30-day challenge, so this month I commit to, and then you actually write down your commitment for the month. And then you can track and literally check off the days, however you wish, of how you attained or achieved your goal. So I really love this. And then very important, when you reach your goal for the month, when you've worked every single day towards it, you've checked it off, you've revisited your goals, you come over here and you write your reward for the month. I highly recommend that you do that. And it doesn't have to be something that is bought or will cost you money, although that would be fabulous. It could be something as simple as, maybe an afternoon to yourself. You set it up with your family or your husband, and then you go off and you have tea. Maybe you go to the bookstore, maybe you go to the gym, maybe you go for a walk, whatever it may be. And again, command, plan, and succeed. And it does the same thing. It gives you a January outlook, so you can write your things down for the month. And then it gives you a weekly outlook. And then you kind of have things that you have to do and things you have to do for work, life things you have to do. You can write some notes on the bottom, and it'll take you all the way through, and then again to February, right? And again, you pick another goal. Maybe it's the same goal, which is fine. Maybe you pick new action steps or you repeat those action steps. You take a look at what you accomplished last month and you commit to something for February. So this is the Commit 30. Goes all the way through the year, has a little strap, comes in brown and black. It's soft-sided, it's really nice. It'll fit into your purse, and I really like it. Kenya, I see your question. I am going to put the link of where I got all of these planners in the comments after I go through and do the live, okay? So stay tuned, ladies. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Now, one of my favorite planners of all time, and I used it profusely this year, is the Erin Condren planner. No problem, lady. And the Erin Condren planner I love for a couple of reasons. I don't love it for a couple of reasons, but my good outweigh the bad, so hence I used it this year. And so let me show it to you, and then I'll go through that with you. So switch around. Okay, So this was my Erin Condren planner for the year, and the lovely thing about Erin Condren planners is they're super durable. This is a very hard plastic, right? And you can actually pick the cover that you want, and there are so many to choose from. They're gorgeous. You can even pick her particular covers that she has. You can actually go in there and even do even put pictures of your own family and stuff. You can make it and, customize it that way. You can put your name on it, or, your business name, which is mine. I actually really love this particular quote, and I love quotes. So this was my cover for the year. So you go in, and it's called the Erin Condren On the Go Life Planner. Okay. And it has, again, all of the months stacked out here for you. So the reason I love the Erin Condren is because at the beginning of let's say this was May of this past year, I wrote my word of the year at the beginning of each page, and then I kind of did a dump of all the things that I wanted to either do, take part, had coming up, where I was going, and then all of the things I wanted to do in that particular month. And then they have a nice little quote: "You can do anything, but not everything." No doubt, sister. Then what happens is it's the monthly layout, right? So it has the monthly layout, so you can go in and, really quickly look at where everything is. The only thing I don't like about this planner is this massive coil in the middle. So I'm right-handed. So when I would write, I would, always flip it. But this thing is massive. Now, the great thing about it is it doesn't break. It doesn't bend. The Leonie Dawson planner, already when I got it, was already, some of it were squeezed together. It's very durable. This is a year-old planner, and look at what great shape it's in. And it's been through bags and backpacks and purses and everything. But I don't like the size of it. It's just too big, and it gets in my way. Now, one of the reasons I really love, I'll go here to an empty page for you, is it gives you a weekly layout. So look, when you get here to Wednesday, if you're like right-handed, like I couldn't write in here. It drove me crazy the whole year. And it gives you kind of the layout. Now you can choose the layout you want for your weeks. You can have, I like it because I actually color coordinate everything. And I go in and I have a week at a glance, and I mark off all the stuff. So the white space or things that I don't have going on that particular week. And the reason I love the Erin Condren planner is because you can pick the hourly weekly schedule, which will take you from 6 a.m. till 7 p.m. at night, or it will have like morning, afternoon, and evening. So you can just kind of not have those lines in the hours if you don't want them. And you can really customize this to the nth degree. The ones that I've shown you before, that's the way they come. You order them and that's what you get. The Erin Condren, you can go in there and you can customize. So it goes through all the months of the year, and the only thing I didn't like about it was the big coil. It also comes with, let me show you. It also comes with stickers. As you can see, I'm not a big sticker girl. I used one frickin' sticker. Here's a whole bunch of more that you could customize. Again. It comes with little stickers and stuff in the back. It comes with Celebrate. It comes with these little booklets. Like some of them are a phone book, and this was contacts. I would never write my contacts out on a book, so that's where that little puppy stayed, and that was that. So I love my Erin Condren for the year, but I didn't order a new one for this year, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. So I will put, again, all the links to where you can get all of these planners if you choose to pick one of them for you this year in the comments after I'm done this. I only have a couple more to show you. This particular planner is, you're going to be surprised because it's plain Jane. So you can go as fancy as you want, or you can go as simple as you want with your planner. I like to have a planner that has the weekly and hourly schedule, and you'll see why. I'll tell you in a little bit. But there are ones that like come literally with blank pages, and you can just fill it in and write whatever you want. I can't do that. I don't have time to be taking a blank page and then writing in my own stuff. If the lines are in there and the dates are in there and the time is in there, then that's what I will actually do. But if it's not, again, a planner is totally up to you. It's everything that you want. So you'll have to decide. So I have two planners, one for my life, because it's so exciting, and one for my business. So this one is the one I'm going to use for my business. It has its pros and cons. I used it in 2015 and 2014, and I gassed it last year for the Erin Condren, but I'm going back to it. So this one is the Time Manager 2017, and I get this puppy at Staples. Like, this is it. Now look at the difference, right? So that's the Erin Condren planner there. It's much smaller, can easily fit into your purse. This puppy, not so much. So it's the size of an 8.5 by 11 paper, and it's soft-sided. And yeah, anyway, so I'll take you through it. So I like this at the very beginning because it lays out your whole year in like 3 pages here, 4 pages. So you can kind of literally get a year at a glance. So I've already started to fill mine in with speaking engagements or cruise for March break, woohoo, and different things that I'm doing in the year. And I can easily write that in there and plan this. So this is for my business, so I love it. Then, this is December, so just hang on to your shorts here while I take you to January. So again, this one is laid out. The coil is much smaller, so I like that because then you can actually write in it and it, doesn't get in your way, which is a pain in the ass, to be honest with you, when you're doing this kind of stuff. It gives you the month before and the month ahead, so if you want to do some counting out and some planning, which I love, gives you some space here to write some to-dos, and then it gives you the month in advance, which I love. I really, really enjoy that. But then inside, ta-da, it gives me the hourly, weekly schedule, which is I live and die by. So and it's nice and it's big and it's flat, and this doesn't get in the way when I write, and that's what it looks like. So every week it just gives you these big pages to write all over and do your planning. If you have priorities, or even if you have an AM routine, you can write what that is here and then kind of check it off as you go, which I do. And then you can start your day, and it literally goes from 7 in the morning all the way until 8:30 at night. And then you can shut it down, mama. And that's what it is. And it's not too thick, and it doesn't have anything unnecessary in there. It doesn't have any beautiful quotes or anything like that, like the Commit 30 does. But well, I put quotes on my Mojo Mama page every day, so that's that. The last one I want to show you is my other planner of choice for this year. Now, the Time Manager one, the black one from Staples, which is, I don't even know how much that thing was, is what I'm going to use for my business. But I am going to step out on a limb, and I am going to use something called the Life Map Productivity and Life Planner by my girlfriend, Jennifer Sparks. So she's a brilliant woman. And any of you that are coming into the New Year, New Mama Challenge, you're going to meet her. And again, if you choose to sign up with this particular Life Map planner, I'll show you all the bells and whistles that go with it. It's not just a planner. It's like a planner on steroids. And why I chose it. So let's dig in. This is so exciting. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Jen has many different kinds of covers, but this is basically what it looks like. You'll see that there's no coil, which, may or may be good. We're going to try it out. So we're going to open it up. Let me show you what it looks like inside. So you can fill out who it belongs to. Here's 3 years at a glance. So if you really want to get going, this is a page for notes, connections, reflections, sticky notes. It's like a parking lot, she calls it. Now, these are all over the actual planner, and we'll have to learn how to do this. I like it how you can just push this down and it stays, so way to go, Jen. Now, here's an annual planner. So here's your year in advance, your year. I love how serious you take your planners. I do take them seriously, Steph. This is big business. When you need to organize yourself as a mom, you need to get your shit together, you need a good planner. So here's the months of the year in advance and the days, so you can write stuff in, which I really, really love. Here's Jen's thing that she calls the parking lot. She has beautiful planners below. When my circle got smaller, my vision got clearer. Amen to that, sister. All right. So she takes us through. Now, I'm telling you right now. Okay. I'm telling you right now, I have to take a course on how to learn this planner. So I can't just go in here and use this planner as it is. Jen is having a free kind of online thing. She did one in person. She lives in Saskatchewan. She did her thing online, in person with some ladies. And I was like, dude, I can't be there. She's like, well, I'll have to do one online. Not just because of me, but there's lots of people who own her planner. And we are going to have a little soiree on the 14th of January, I believe it is, in order to figure out how to work this baby. But it is on a whole other level. So if you're looking for like a to-do list kind of planner, then you want to use, like my Time Manager one, or maybe the Commit 30 one, or the Erin Condren one, even though I love that Erin Condren. But let me show you what's inside this. So Jen actually has trainings and YouTube videos on what she calls a monthly catalyst question. So this is January. As you can see, we're doing first quarter planning at a glance. So your year is spread into quarters, and you obviously we like to do things here at the Mama Mojo in 90-day increments. So here's your catalyst question. Who were you before the world told you who to be? Bum, 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 right? And you can go in and you can watch the vid, but you have to register your planner. You just can't do it. So, and you go in and here's your January month in advance. Now, here's February, here's March. Okay, I'm going ahead. August, November. Now, here is where shit gets real. Like, take a look at this. You're going to do some morning me minutes. You're going to set some intentions. You're going to track your wins. You're going to build your momentum with your Magic 6. I don't know what that is, what she's referring to, so that's why I have to go to the damn training. And then she's got, so here's Monday, Tuesday, right? And then here's Wednesday, Thursday. And then she's got habit stacking down here. I can't wait to learn how to do that. Ah, beautiful. Look at this. Gratitude practice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Then here's Friday, and then here's Saturday, and then here's Sunday. So your intentions, your easy wins, again, your big 6, your gratitude practice, holding, and then there's a nice little quotes, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Yes, that's exactly what it is. And so that is what the life planner is. So I am actually going to delve into this one this year and track my habits, and it actually also has the hourly, weekly, the hourly spots in there. So it's every half an hour, which I really, really enjoy, because if any of you have ever done organizing with me or getting your planner organized, I use highlighters, I use the hourly, weekly schedule, and we go to town. And I'm telling you, it's kind of like a revelation once you're done with it, because you're like, I had no idea. 1, I had this much shit going on. 2, I actually have more time in my day than I actually thought. And then we become more intentional on how we spend our time. So the whole thing is very revealing. But those are my planners that I actually bring into my house and have used, and then they're going to use in the new year. So just to recap, they were Leonie Dawson. They were the Commit 30, right? They were Erin Condren. Pretty, but that damn coil. They were the Time Manager from Staples, and then they were the Life Map from Jennifer Sparks, as I just bonked myself in the head with that. But if you're going to participate in the New Year New Mama, you can actually win some Leonie Dawson planners. Woo-hoo! So exciting. So I will put all the links and to all the planners in the comments. And if you have a planner that you just love that maybe I really don't need to know about it, but share it with me anyway, because, it's my thing. And what the thing is that it's not really about the planner. It's really about how we use it. So if you're looking to be more planned and be more organized and be more intentional with your time in 2017 as a mom, then I am the lady that can help you with that. I have literally transformed hundreds of moms' lives in just doing simple, doable steps, that just tweaking what you do every day, tweaking how you use your planner. We go beyond the to-do-it lists, and really I have just some simple tactics that will really work for you. So if you're looking for tips around organization, or even just less stress in your new year, or anything that's coming up, I'm hosting a online challenge. So no matter where you are in the world, if you're like in my backyard or if you're across the pond, you can come and join us. And I have other amazing mompreneurs who are coming in and teaching us their expertise, of which I do not have. So we have some women talking about vision and courage, making more time for you, how to get your kids to sleep, sleep experts, how to do EFT tapping to de-stress yourself. All of these things, all of these women are coming in and they're sharing their top tips, their nuggets with us. And it starts on Monday. So you want to join. You want to come on in. And it's free. So there's no gig. So there's no payments. There's no nothing. It's just for free. It's something for me to help all the moms around the world, because that's what this Mojo Mama movement is all about, is transferring moms' lives. And that's what we're doing. So it starts on the 9th and it runs till the 13th, Monday to Friday. And then you just kick it. You go to town and you take 2017 and no prisoners, and you go and you do it. Now let me read the comments here. Steph says truth. How do you decide which to use, or are you using all three daily? No. I have to have a monthly outlook so I can kind of look at month at a glance what I have coming up. And then the hourly weekly schedule. So you can use, if you can find a planner that has an hourly weekly schedule, I think you're golden. So the Erin Condren one does, and it's super, super easy for you to make it really pretty. Really pretty. It'll fit in your purse. There's different sizes. There's 1,000 different colors or covers. And it's very, very durable. Like if the kid spits up on it, you can kind of wipe it off on the cover. Keep going, right? I use one for my business and one for every day. So the one I use every day will be my life map, because it does have the hourly, weekly schedule in it. And it goes a little bit deeper than just writing down your to-dos. And the one where I will write just my to-dos down and stuff I have to do for my business will be in the Time Manager one. But I use the Erin Condren all this year. The Leonie Dawson, I don't use her planner. I use her booklet. So this puppy that I showed at the very beginning. And it's fun because it's like a workbook, and you get to plan out your days and what it is that you're doing and how you want your 2017 to look like, from literally head to toe. So it's body, mind, spirit, finances, everything in there. It's really, really fun. I really like it. So that is my to-do on my planners, and I do take them seriously and I love them, but I really want you to pick out and go and look for one that really works for you And then girlfriend, I am going to show you how to take it to town in the New Year, New Mama Challenge, because it's one thing to have a planner and then have that thing filled out the first week of January and then it sit on your counter for the rest of the year. Or it's another thing to make it your bitch. And that's exactly what we do. So you have to have intentional living. You have to be on top of your game, especially as moms, because we are so damn busy. Can anyone who has Jennifer Sparks' planner be part of her webinar? Yeah, Tanya. Yeah, you have to buy the planner and then you register it and then you can go online and you can do that. So I'm going to put all of that information in the comments as soon as I get off of here. And thanks for joining, and share this with any moms or out there who are looking for a planner, don't know what to do, don't know what to pick. It's really nice to have an inside peek and look inside of it and get some actual feedback from someone who's used it before you actually go and buy it. So if you do go and buy a planner after watching this either live or in the replay, please post your pictures here so I can scoop on your planner. I love to see them. I'm a little bit planner crazy, as you can see. So thanks for joining, and don't forget, sign up for the New Year, New Mama Challenge. The link will be in the comments. Big love and hugs. Bye.